Hey, good morning from Fairbanks. We spent the night in this hotel, got some rest, and now we're loading up to head up to Prudhoe Bay. Should be a long one-day trek up there, up the Dalton Highway, spend the night there, and hopefully come back tomorrow. Globetrotter, out. Okay, we're on our way to Prudhoe Bay. The weather doesn't seem all that favorable. As you can see up there, we got clouds, we got a little bit of drizzle going on. So that means at higher altitudes, when we're going over the passes, there may be snow and the roads may be a bit muddy. But we'll try. Safety's paramount. You know, we'll go as far as we can. If we can't go any further, we'll just turn around. Globetrotter, out. Okay, we just crossed into the Arctic Circle. My adventure Overlander partner, Ed, first time crossed into the Arctic Circle. It's a great achievement. He's a bona fide explorer. Globetrotter, out. Okay, we're on the Dalton Highway right now. Dead Horse is about 400 miles north of us. We're inside the Arctic Circle. The road looks pretty good right now, but there's some passes that we have to go through, and they say that it's pretty rough up there. We'll see. Past some trucks, big trucks, they're moving fast. We got to give them the right of way, because obviously it's a working road that goes up to the oil fields on the north slopes of Alaska. Globetrotter, out. Some wide open country out here on the Dalton. And some of you may have seen the Dalton Highway on ice road truckers. And I always wanted to do this route, having seen it on Discovery Channel, ice road truckers, the Dalton Highway. One of the most dangerous roads on the planet. Takes you all the way to the end of North America. Globetrotter, out. Yeah, so parts of this road is hard paved, as you can see, but there's large stretches that are all gravel, so they've got the signs up that says motorcycles use caution. We just saw a big group of motorcyclists, about 8 of them on big bikes, BMWs, heading back towards Fairbanks. The temperature outside is fairly chilly because of the wind chill, so I'm sure those people are roughing it a lot worse than we are in the luxury of our Overlander vehicle, a Jeep Wagoneer, which has done phenomenal so far. And I don't want to jinx ourselves. We definitely don't want a spare tire or something. But all is good. Ed's getting a little nervous here, my driving and videoing, which isn't too smart either, but I have to keep my subscribers informed about our adventure. Globetrotter, out. Here we go again. Just got stopped. There's going to be a pilot vehicle coming on. Here's some motorbikers coming through the opposite direction, and big trucks, ice road trucker guys. I'm going to move over some. I don't want them to side swipe me. Here it looks like another Overlander vehicle coming, and they're coming from Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse. But so far so good. We're doing good. And hopefully by 7 p.m. today, in another 400 some odd miles, we should be reaching Dead Horse. The lady, if you can see the lady holding the sign in her hand, she's got that tennis racket that kills mosquitoes. So I can imagine there's a lot of mosquitoes here. Tough place to work. Globetrotter, out. So that's the Alaskan pipeline that comes all the way from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, Alaska, where they load the oil up on the ships. You can see it further ahead in front of that blue vehicle that we're following, the pipeline. It cost about $8 billion to build around the 1970s, 75. So you can do the math and figure out what $8 billion is worth in today's money. A substantial effort. I read an interesting vignette on the pipeline that because of expansion tolerances, in the summer months it expands by 5 miles. So really an interesting engineering feat that they performed in being able to do this, because otherwise they'd have to haul this oil down in trucks, and that'd be virtually impossible. Globetrotter, out. Yeah, this pipeline is pretty incredible. It follows the track up to Prudhoe Bay, and you can see this thing all the way across, carved through the mountains. As we come around this bend, you'll see it up there in the mountains. It's pretty impressive. A lot of construction equipment here. We noticed that some of the construction equipment has GPS tracking devices on it. So for example, the grader had 2 GPS trackers on it, and so basically all the grading is done via the GPS. We have to remember that this road is really a commercial road that the refinery uses, so it's for profit. So the easier it is for these truck drivers to move cargo up and down this road, the more money I guess they'd make. So really well done. I'm quite impressed so far. This is a construction area we're in, and if this is, you know, supposedly the worst, then I think we should be okay. Straight ahead, on top of the blue truck, you can see the pipeline coming across that hillside. Globetrotter, out. Okay, we're coming up to this crossing of the Yukon River. Evidently, this is the only crossing there is of the Yukon River in Alaska. A very famous river. It's quite big, as you can see. There's a wooden bridge that we're going across, which is sort of rare, but they make this wooden bridge because of the winter. See the pipeline and directly straight ahead to the right. That's coming across. Looks like a maintenance facility on the left. All is well. Dead Horse is approximately 360 miles. We're making good progress, going on the average about 50 miles an hour. So we anticipate by 7:30, based on how long we stop for refuel, we should be at Dead Horse, and then we'll have to plan what to do next. Globetrotter, out. All right, so coming along this road, and we've got some heavy fog. We've got the hazards on, and we're really slowed down to about 25 miles per hour. Hopefully, we'll come out on the other side of this weather. Otherwise, when we're crossing the pass, there's going to be snow and stuff, and then we'll have to reassess if we continue further or we turn around and go back. But as you can see, the visibility is terrible. I mean, it's probably about 15 feet. So we're going to slow it way down, and I'll get off this video because I want to focus on driving. Globetrotter, out.